a journey beyond altitude. Hidden high in the Himalayas, there is a cave, and in it, a secret made of ice and faith. This is the story of Amarnath, where ice becomes the Lord. This is a story that's part of our tradition and lives within our genes. We travel to Ladakh every winter to tell these stories that bring alive our culture and heritage. And today we fly to Srinagar, which lies at the foothills of the Kashmir Himalayas. From here, the sky looks like a blue bowl, and the clouds touch the mountains to paint them white. The weather is pleasant, but up ahead, in the higher reaches, snow blankets the land and ice binds the streams. Because we are going to a place called Amarnath. Our flight touches down in Kashmir, also known as Heaven on Earth. As we move ahead, green fields welcome us. But we know what lies ahead. We are headed towards the source of the divine. Now, before we start our journey, let me tell you something about Amarnath. According to the ancient Hindu mythology, this is the place where the god Shiva revealed the secret of immortality, the Amarnath, to his consort Parvati. Every year, nature carves an ice lingam here, a symbol of Lord Shiva. Thousands of pilgrims trek down to this cave to seek Shiva's blessings. They do so because they believe that this ice lingam is Shiva himself. In fact, some even believe that it's a living miracle. For a few weeks each year, when the ice melts and then freezes again, Shiva renews himself here. So every year during the summer season, only for a few weeks, the doors of Amarnath open for pilgrims. This sacred cave is nestled at around 3,800 meters above sea level. Now, our journey begins from Pahar. It's a small town that sits at the confluence of the rivers Lida and Shiva. The origin of these rivers can be traced back to the glaciers near the holy cave. The mighty Himalayas surround Pahar. The trek to Amarnath starts from here. The distance is roughly 40 to 50 kilometers. But don't be fooled by the distance. This trek is tough. The weather can change quickly. The path is rough. The altitude is high, the air is thin, but still tens of thousands of people come here every year. Some are in their 20s, some are well past 60, some come alone, others in large groups. Entire families come for this pilgrimage. Every step is a prayer, every breath a test. We need to cross gushing streams and steep ascents to reach the cave. When we finally get close, we can hear the chant. The sound echoes through the valley, and there in the distance, we can see saffron flags fluttering in the wind. The closer we get, the more pilgrims we find on the path. Soon we find ourselves amidst a sea of heads, all moving towards the same direction. All around us, we see saffron flags fluttering, creating a beautiful sight against the backdrop of snow-covered mountains. This sea of saffron has a rhythm of its own, a gentle sway that mirrors the devotion in the hearts of those who walk. The flags seem to dance, twirl and leap with each step, becoming a part of the grand spectacle of faith. After crossing the Nilam River, the real challenge begins. We have to ascend further. Here the path is rocky and steep, but everyone moves forward slowly, steadily. After a while, we spot another group of pilgrims making their way through the ice-jammed stream. There is no bridge, no way to cross except to walk right on the ice. No one stops to think about the risk. Everyone keeps moving forward, and soon we find ourselves crossing the same frozen river. The icy water is knee-deep and the temperature is well below freezing. Still, the pilgrims keep going, their faces shining with determination and faith. On the other side, we find a small hut where hot meals are served to the pilgrims free of cost. Outside, the sun shines brightly, but here inside the hut, it is warm and comforting. Pilgrims line up to get hot rice and dal roti. The food is simple, but the company is divine. There are pilgrims from all walks of life, from different parts of India, some even from abroad. Their faces are weathered, their eyes shining with the zeal of their journey. As we resume our pilgrimage after lunch, we notice a lone sadhu walking ahead of us. His long, white beard flows like a waterfall. He carries a staff and his saffron robes flutter in the wind. There's an ethereal calmness about him, a quiet strength that seems to resonate with the mountains themselves. The next stop is at a place called Sheshneg, which literally means the abode of the serpent. It's a picturesque meadow surrounded by snow-capped mountains. It looks like a scene from a fairy tale, but it's real. We spend some time here before starting the last leg of our journey. Ahead of us, we can already see the mouth of the Amarnath Cave. It looks like a giant gaping maw carved into the mountainside. We can also see lights flickering at the entrance, casting an eerie glow against the dark mouth of the cave. Inside, we find thousands of pilgrims standing in complete silence. Most of them are lost in prayer. Some are shedding tears, their shoulders shaking with emotion. Amidst all this, we spot a tall icicle standing upright. It looks like a monumental finger pointing towards the heavens. The light from the lamps falls on this icicle, making it shine like a beacon. The sight takes our breath away. At the end of the tunnel, we find another chamber. It's bigger, and the roof is higher here. We can see more icicles hanging from the roof, shimmering in the lamplight. And in the center, amidst all this frozen grandeur, we see it, the ice lingam, the focal point of our pilgrimage. It stands tall and proud, a testament to the power of nature and faith. The air is filled with the sound of chanting and the murmur of prayers. People move forward slowly, taking turns to pay their respects to the icy Some offer flowers, some sweets. Each offering is made with a deep sense of devotion and love. One woman pilgrim shyly offers a bouquet of marigold. Her hands are wrinkled, her steps slow, but her devotion is unwavering. Another pilgrim, his face creased with age, carefully places a box of ladoos at the base of the lingam. His eyes are closed in prayer. A young couple stands before the lingam, their hands joined in devotion. They exchange a look, a silent promise to cherish their bond, strengthened by their shared faith. The crowd parts, revealing a group of sadhus, their white beards flowing like waterfalls. They stand in a circle, chanting ancient hymns. Their voices reverberate through the cave, adding to the spiritual atmosphere. We stand in awe, realizing that we are in the presence of something truly sacred. The ice lingam may be cold and unyielding, but the devotion surrounding it is warm and vibrant. It's a reminder that faith knows no bounds, that it can thrive even in the harshest of conditions. In this cave of ice, we find a reflection of our own inner strength, the ability to endure, to overcome, and to believe. We exit the cave with a newfound sense of peace and clarity. The trek back is equally challenging, but now we are driven by a different kind of strength, the strength of faith. And as we descend, we can already hear the sound of bells and chants echoing through the valley. We know that we are not just walking down a hill. We are walking away from a profound experience that will stay with us forever. We leave behind the icy embrace of Amarnath, carrying with us the echoes of chants and the warmth of shared faith. The journey is over, but the memories and the lessons learned here will stay with us, guiding us through life's many journeys. Here we end our tale of Amarnath, where ice becomes the Lord. If you liked this story, share it with your friends and family. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss out on any of our stories. Like always, thanks for watching, and remember, if you believe, you can achieve anything. Just like the pilgrims who conquer the harsh terrain to reach the sacred ice lingam. If you have faith, you can overcome any obstacle in your life. Until next time, keep believing, Keep exploring and keep chasing your dreams.